creative isolation campaign. So again, taking the upside down approach here, if you have a best performing creative, why you're not isolating it and through the kitchen sink at it?
Yeah.
It's like silly. You again working against yourself. You forcing the algorithm to spend money on something that you do not know it's working or not in a creative testing format. You are most likely pulling your results down while you're sitting on winning creatives. And again, if you go with a single account structure on a single campaign, to me, again, upside down, it doesn't make sense at all. So flip that, have your best performing creative, even if it's a single one, and try to do something with it, try to scale it. And again, different methods. So again, look at this. So running for these are do have different creatives in them. But
Mhm.
again, one ad set, one creative per ad set, but the best ever ad in that period. And
Mhm.
here it's more obvious that I have Advantage Plus shopping setup. I have general, so probably this is just open targeting. Then I should have, I think, single interest targeting as well. So, oh, actually, sorry, this is on a campaign level, but in the ad set level as well. So, multiple ad sets, one single ad, your best creative for that period. And again, spending over $1 million on this campaign and just scaling with it. So just take your best creative, one creative per ad set, and just put more money behind it. So, and once again, people are saying, oh, you creative fatigue. It's so quick, maybe a week or two. I mean, I have a creative which spent almost 600K and delivered over 10,000 purchases. So
Wow.
at that point, I mean, okay, creative fatigue came into play after 10,000 purchases. Probably I could live with that. But then by that time, I have other creatives which started to perform uh, well. So once
Do you think
again,
that people that are like
mhm.
claiming it as creator fatigue, like what do you think that is? Is it just that the creator wasn't even that good to begin with and it was more existing customers that you were getting, or
No, so that setup I always use. So I always exclude existing customers. So these are all top of funnel campaigns. I never,
for
fake
yeah,
the
more so for like
numbers.
other people that would say that they're experiencing creative fatigue, but they've not spent more than 10 grand on the ad. Whereas, you got an example like this where you've spent 500K. In their case, where they say, oh, I was getting creative fatigue. Why do you think that they would believe that they're experiencing creative fatigue?
Because I think they had a single setup. They went broad,
Mm,
let Meta decide it. As I said, Meta couldn't figure out its audience fatigue. Again, same what I mentioned. It's not creative fatigue. It's audience fatigue of that creative. And
mm,
they didn't try anything else to give longevity to that creative. They just see, I put it up there. This is the setup what I use all the time. I go broad targeting, I don't know, 25 to 55. That's my target audience. I use only broad ad set. I run this creative. Now I have a period of, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 days when results are just tanking. My creative died. And
mm.
then they make their life hard to find a new creative which will they treat exactly the same way. What
Yeah.
I'm trying to get across, guys, that if you have a winning creatives, try every single setup and buttons inside Facebook Ads Manager to make the life of that creative as long as possible, because it's somewhat much easier than to try to find another unicorn ad.
Yeah.
And I think this is what people are missing. once again, how on earth you could have creative fatigue after a week, after 2 weeks, when you made, I don't know, 100 sales? Okay, if you have a very, very tiny limited market, I can, everybody can argue with that. But once again, when we go relatively broad and target almost half of the country, that shouldn't happen. So you need to find a way that you just give longevity to those winning unicorn ads.
I like that. I love how you said that, giving longevity to unicorn ads. And something that you